Hey Aries, good morning. Welcome to your first morning musing for 2021. I honestly tried to get yours up in the last series, but I had major tech meltdowns. So as hard as I tried, I wasn't able to get your first morning musing done in time in the last series at the beginning of the month. So this is technically your first, hopefully of more to come. What is a morning musing? It's a little extra added feature just for you guys. It is short little musings that this is what I do in the morning. I get out of bed, I go to the bathroom, before coffee, hair, and makeup, I come right here and I pull little spreads for the signs I'm going to read for that day. So it's just a period of reflection and thought over the energies coming through. There are no extendeds for these, it's just my little gift to you. So please be sure you're subscribed and click the little bell so you don't miss the notification for these morning musings, as well as the notifications for the readings that will be posted later in the afternoon. They are different. They are not intended to be the same, but it just so happens that about 75 to 80% of the time, the same energies that show up here tend to show up in the full spread. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. However, if that doesn't happen, what I love about the morning musing is that it allows me to cast a wider net and get messages out there to those of you who need them. Okay. So I hope this finds you well. Belated Happy New Year to you. Let's see, I'm going to start with, first of all, pardon my scratchy voice. I don't know what's going on, but it could be all the changing back and forth from air conditioning to heat. Here in Florida, we're having a cold snap, but I swear tomorrow it'll be 80 degrees. So my voice is a little shot, but I'm going to pull one card for you from Numerology Guidance Oracle. And so let's see what wants to, I've found that this year I'm really focusing a little bit more on numerology for myself. So I love this little deck and thought I would share it with you. Let's see what comes through. Card 81. Perfect, Aries. They're singing your song. Leadership. Leadership. All right, guys. I have the little book here, and I'm just going to read the beginning of it. It says, this card indicates a time to lovingly lead and guide others who are less capable than you are. This may apply to your workplace, community, family, or circle of friends. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to have confidence in your ability to motivate and inspire those who accompany you on your path. Let's see what the next little bit is. This card also indicates a role as a leader in your field. You may choose to rise to the top of your game with your unique talents, or to lovingly lead others to a new and improved way of life. Either way, it's time to step up to the plate and adopt a position of authority, for you have a natural ability to lead. And the affirmation is perfect, Aries. It says, I lead others and in turn serve a higher purpose. So what a beautiful way to kick off the reading. I love it that it's your red card. I love Aries in red. I always feel of red. 81, 8, and 1 is 9. Really kind of leading the charge to get to completion. Powerful energy for you. So allow that to kind of find its way into your consciousness and the ways in which you can lead and help others find their way. This can be leadership on a spiritual journey as well. Just going to make sure you know that. Okay, let's see what's coming through for your connection. This is Aries, Sun, and Rising. Little morning musing for a beautiful Aries, Sun, and Rising. If you're here as a cross watcher, welcome. This is like you're all getting to sit over my shoulder here. That's why the camera angle, right over my shoulder. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please do join us for the full spread later. So we have, wow, Justice. Justice is your anchor card. We've got the 7 of Cups. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Let me get the angle right here. And the 8 of Cups. So the positions here, we've got an anchor card. This sort of tells the story of all the other cards. It lets you know what the tone of the reading is. Justice is about balance. It's about fairness. Sometimes it's about vindication. Justice is Libra energy. For those of you, some may be dealing with Libra energy. You may have Libra rising. Regardless, the Libra card is, to me, it's about truth and justice in terms of if there's ever a misunderstanding, if there's ever something that isn't harmonious between you and your divine counterpart. There's your truth, there's their truth, and then there's the truth. And the Justice card really sort of always lets me know that on some level we're going to get to that truth. Here is what you need to focus on. This is an energy and issue or situation. What I'm seeing in the Seven of Cups, I know it's kind of hard to see. My camera is a little bit blurry because to have it at its highest quality requires about 2 hours to upload, and I'm not available for that. So we'll deal with the blurriness for now. The Seven of Cups is, to me, emotional overwhelm, sometimes confusion, and maybe even mixed messages. To me, it represents like a grab bag of crazy here. Look what's coming at this guy. You got a dragon, you've got disembodied spirits and snakes and, you know, all kinds of interesting things. But the upshot is you have to start somewhere. You have to start processing your emotions. Pick a cup, any cup. It's just telling you that there's a lot that hasn't been dealt with on an emotional level that could be causing confusion or overwhelm. So that's what you need to focus on. Here's the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you. Beautiful Ace of Cups. So I'm not going to determine whether it's a block, a challenge, or a dynamic. It feels like a dynamic to me. It feels as if this is telling me there's a whole lot of love here, and it would be worth working through whatever needs to be worked through. But I'll wait to see what the clarifiers say. And then what can you do about it, or what can you expect to come of it? We have the Eight of Cups. Sometimes, remember, sometimes the Eight of Cups is walking away from a drama, walking away from something that doesn't serve you on an emotional level. Sometimes it's going in search of that Two of Cups. We've got spaces missing here for 2 more cups to get the 8 plus 2 equals 10. So we'll see what that's about. Let me just pick this little deck here. Give it a quick little shuffle. All right. So Justice. All right. So with Justice comes healing. With this balance, that would I feel that the return and reestablishment of balance and harmony will bring in a lot of healing. It's asking you to take time to reflect on the energy of the Justice card. Yep. Wow. For some of you, I gotta say it. For some of you, there may be a legal process involved. If someone's getting a divorce, has filed for divorce, is recently divorced, is thinking of divorce, let me say the word 3,000 more times. This card is often in relationship readings representative of that legal process, the beginning of it, or the finalization. In between the 2 Justice cards is the healing card. So I feel as if someone here may be healing after, before, or during this process. In the absence of that, it's just simple. The healing that needs to take place will bring about the balance and the stability that you seek. Will bring in the clarity, will bring in the truth, will bring in the vindication. So let that lead you. See what I just did there? Let that lead you. Yes, and on the bottom is the Knight of Swords, which tells me that someone needs to come in and clear the air. That is the clear the air card. My goodness. So that makes perfect sense. So let's look at the Seven of Cups. This is your situation, issue, or energy that needs your focus and attention. Feels like some overwhelm, confusion, mixed messages, but it's definitely emotional discord. Yes, 2 sevens in a row. We have the Seven of Wands. I'm feeling there may be some resistance here. Oh, wow. Three of Swords. What's on the bottom? The World. I will take that. So underneath, we've got this beautiful card of the World, endings and new beginnings. This is closing out a cycle, and a brand new beginning awaits you. But you kind of got to get the closure first. So I feel for some of you, there's been a lot of heartache, and there may be some resistance to processing all those emotions. Aries, you know, I got to tell you, just in a general way, some of you, I mean, my ex is an Aries, my daughter is an Aries, that's her father, so I was surrounded by your beautiful energy. But I'll be honest, for it's a blessing and a curse that you pick up and move on very quickly, right? Something goes wrong and you're like, I'm out, I'm done, time to move on. And sometimes we find that we do that at our own peril. Because if the heartache is heavy and we resist working through all the emotions, we get more of what we've got before, because we never kind of clear it up. That's why the Justice card is coming through twice. It's asking for a final resolution that is fair, that is balanced, that restores the harmony and clears the air. So the healing that needs to take place is coming from this Seven of Cups. Focus on why you're resisting. Why you're resisting is because you don't want to live in the realm of heartache. Who does? But especially Aries is kind of like, yeah, move on, turn the page. So I almost feel as if you're being called back to really re-examine all the overwhelm, what hasn't been made clear to you on an emotional level. If that comes in, then we get the balance we need, the fairness. Ace of Cups. Is the block the challenge or the dynamic? Why is the Ace of Cups here, please? Two of Swords. Yes, you're at a crossroads here. So it's a challenge. Yep. Challenge. And underneath is the Five of Pentacles. So things... The Knight of Pentacles makes sense to me here, because I almost feel as if you're buying time with the Two of Swords, trying to get some clarity, going within to find the clarity around a decision you have to make, a choice you have to make, the truth around it, the meaning, the purpose around it before you proceed. So I'm almost feeling like we're at a crossroads with decisions that have to be made. It's coming through slowly, and underneath we have this Five of Pentacles. There may have been ghosting here. This is about feeling left out in the cold for one reason or another, being, stuck in abandonment consciousness, lack consciousness, scarcity mindset, and therefore not feeling very stable. This is a very destabilizing energy. For some of you, you may feel as if you've been devalued in this connection. We have an Ace of Cups. There is love here. This is a once-in-a-lifetime type of love, and yet a decision needs to be made. It's coming on slowly. So I see this as a challenge, and the Five of Pentacles gives me a hint as to what it's about. And then we have the Ace of Cups. What can you do about it or expect to come of it? Choose a path. So I feel as if... I'm saying I feel as if. I get tired of hearing myself say the same thing over and over again. Sorry about that, Aries. The Eight of Cups with the Two of Wands suggests that there's an opportunity in the future to kind of wash away all of the emotional overwhelm, the confusion, what isn't serving you, and choose a new path, go in a new direction. This, to me, often represents the beginning of the hermit's journey, the beginning of the hermit's ascent up the mountain. So I'm feeling as if there may be an opportunity in the future where you just say, you know what, I've got to go in a different direction. So that's one possibility. And the other possibility is to consider going in search of that which you desire. There's a world of possibilities in your hand. There's a world of possibilities stretched out before you. Determine what you want and go in that direction. So for some of you, it's turning your back. For others of you, it's just going in direction of something that will be more emotionally fulfilling. Wow. Choosing the path with the past life soulmate. So hear me now. Time to let go of the drama. Walk away from the drama. choose the path with the past life soulmate Six of Cups will bring in that beautiful balance, emotional balance and harmony. So I almost feel, I almost said it. What I'm seeing here is you got to deal with the emotional overwhelm. Stop resisting it. Deal with what hurt your feelings. Deal with what broke your heart. Your only way to find the vindication is to clear the air, and then you get to move on beyond the drama of it all and walk a new path with your past life soulmate. That's what I'm seeing here. That's my little morning musing. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take a leadership role, absolutely, even in this situation, Aries. I feel like you will be able to reset and start a new cycle, but you've got to kind of deal with what happened in the past so that you can move forward confidently in a brand new direction in this new year, in this new age. Love you so much, Aries. I look forward to seeing you this afternoon when I publish the full spread reading. Don't forget to click subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss those notifications. That's what's on the menu, and I'll see you later. Have a great day.